Right, hello guys, welcome to the Cheviots on the next whale camp. Not too far away now, just on the valley floor there, creep along the valley floor. So the next camp is going to be up by Coldlaw. I don't think we'll camp at Coldlaw because there's not a great deal of camping, but they'll not be far off there. I sort of decided the other day I need to get out and get a camp done, you know. I've been out for ages and it's the big 5-0 for me at the end of the month. Right folks, we're on the hill. We're getting a start, just a start. This thing is, there's a van down there. Them crags up there are the ones I done last time. I think it's Housey Crags there. I'll double check the name later on. I'll put the name on the screen in fact. Hedgehope Hill. Megalith, isn't it? It's huge. Cheviots behind here. It's a little bit of a walk behind there. But there's a van where we've just started. I just got my pack on in the van and I was like, a couple of spots of rain. I was like, I didn't believe it. All the way here it's been dry. A couple of spots of rain, but there is a big cloud. It's gone that way. So I will push on. It's that's where we're going, and I think that's the path there, going up towards that tree and then up, because that's the summit just up here. So not far at all, lads. And we'll bring this back. Nora, what you's doing here? Oh, I don't know how you're doing that. Black magic. That's what this is. Black magic. Right folks, I'm back. in me humble abode. Right, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I generally bring on a camp. Most of my stuff stays roughly the same. So obviously the tent, obviously, I don't know if you can see this, but the kuiui. I'll get a look at that later on. You might have seen it in the last video. Right, we'll start unpacking. This is what I generally do. So tent up. First things first, I want to make sure that all my bags for my pole, my tent, everything like that's together. So I'll get in the tent bag. So repair sections in there. I'm not going into too much detail. Pegs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pegs in my boot because I've used my deltas because you'll have probably seen it's windy. And I may go out because there's still 4 or 5 guys I can put out, but I don't. It's solid, you know. It's solid. I don't think I'm going to need them. So right, first of all, in here, that is the rain cover compartment. Van keys, most important van keys. They'll stay in there and not get opened again. Right, main pocket, tripod for the phone and for watching movies. That'll go in there. Microphone kit, never used it, but possibly will later on. Basically electricals and that on the top of here. A midgie net, I'll hold that back in, I'm not going to need that with this please. Right, into the main compartment. Food bag. It's all my scran. All my scran in there. Charger for phone, camera, and power bank. Pot. Let's got the tea bags in. Knives, forks, spoons, lighter, cutlery drawer. I don't know if you'll have heard with the wind. I'll have a look. But in here is my pump. Now, this pump in my head torch. And my bag's wrecked, as you can see. It started splitting this morning. So I need to try to sort that out. Head torch. Put that up here. In fact, I'll put that in there. May not need that tonight, like. Flex tail gear. This has been constantly going off like this. All the way up. Must have been knocking against something in my bag. It's bloody irritating. Totally irritated as on the way up there, like. But that's that. It's a pump and it's a light. You hold it and you get 1 lot, 2 lot and 3 lots. It's bright that. You've probably seen that before anyway. Right, well, got in there with that. Hey, it's windy like, yeah, people. I don't know if you can hear. Microfiber towel. Never know. You never know when you'll need that. Gas. 2 gases, because there's not much in them. I've carried 2 gases on the last 3 camps, I think. Crazy. X-bed, sin mat, 9, medium. Hasn't got the R value on, but it's aye. It's not the latest one. I have got a down one as well, but it's only a 5, only the down mat 5, lightweight one, which is decent. But this is like 9 centimeters thick, so you get a good. It's a good pattern. I have a good sleep on here. I'm not sure what the R value is. It's quite high. Like I'm sure this takes you down to like, it'll take you down to, I think it's something like minus 25 or 26, Could be wrong with that, like they've changed all the specs with expert at the minute. They've changed all the names on them, you know, so but it definitely, it's overkill for this country, like, but it's so warm, it's lovely. You think in this weather, like, can of pop, can of beer, beer's getting opened in a second. Kapilka. No, it's not a very big cup, that, as you can see, but it's just nice for a cup of tea, and it doesn't use too much water, so you can have a few cups of tea, hence why you've got a few thingies of gas. That normally has all my clothes in. Today it's just got my down jacket in, my Rab down jacket, Rab Neutrino down jacket. Inflatable pillar, hasn't been fixed off the last bike camp. Right, what we got here? Right, I've got water bladder. Oh, well, all the muck's off. So, the trick is with this, get all the water out of it, or it'll be all over your bloody tent. There we go. Just stops it from leaking all over your bag and getting all over your tent. Right, that's it for the main compartment. Bottom, there's a kitting bag, and it's a Rab Ascent 900 hydrophobic down. Soil in the bottom there, that's why. I know what's happened when I was packing my bag before. Look at this. It smells a lilt. It's not even proper lilt, it's a cheap shit lilt, but it tastes like lilt. So that's in there. I can't burst open when I was doing my bag before, but it's dry in there now. It's dry in there. Bottom's bag's a little bit. This pack, the Aether 65. It's do you know what it is? It's been the most unluckiest bag for leaks I've ever had. Front pocket, I have got pan and plate, and that's that. Sit mat, if I want to go and sit on the outside on the rocks. I don't normally bring a chair, mate. I've got a bit of a sore subject. I've got a few chairs. Side pocket, I've got some baby wipes. This side pocket, I've got milk, but I should also have, there it is, my oil for me bacon in the morning. And that folks is pretty much that, the kit with a kit. So I'm going to get my mat pumped up, you don't need to see that, and I'll bring it back later on. Okey doke. Hello folks, turn you around. There's a tent, there's it, there, there's a tent. Now look at this way, what we've got here, look at that sunset, awesome, absolutely awesome. Just catching the last of it, because I'm doing behind it. Right folks, back of the van. As you can see, got a bit of beer left, some malted milk, the flatbread left off last night, and some cheese, pepper cheese. But first things first, cup of tea on the go. That's a good thing we're having a van, you see. You can be prepared. So, cup of brew. And I've got some bacon and beans. I'm going to have that. I don't normally have sugar in my tea, but I am the day. I need just a bit of energy, I think. Just a one. We've even got some food in there, but I've got my stuff with us today. So that's it. I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil. I'm just using the frying pan. My seat is Summit one while I take camping. Just saves dirty and all the pots and pans in there. These are pretty much clean, like, you know. Right, I carried all of that up the hill and then back down. Sausage and beans and some bacon. Anyway, we're gonna have a feast. Well, I won't call it a feast, like, but we're gonna get some breakfast in anyway. Get that down. It's a lot easier on here, I mean, to cook. I'll have to do a van camping video, maybe the next one. I was going to go out next week camping, but I'll see. What I might do is do a van camp and do a little bit of a walk, or I might even take my bike up the Kielder. I've got to get some exercise, whatever I do. Whatever way I did, I've got to get some exercise in, so aye. Going for a walk. I think I said on the video on the way down, I was looking at some crags to do. I can't remember if I said on the video on the way down or not. Oh, that's a bit of dust for some reason. Bit of a dodgy gas, this one, for some reason. What's going on with it? Right. It's just been a light there for ages. No, it's waiting itself. Because the camera's running. That's why. No, it's going to work itself, doesn't matter. We won't be beaten. I'll have to have a look at that. I'm having loads of bother with that. Anyone with a camper van who watches these videos, it's a Smev, wait, it's a Dometic, but it's basically is this Smev? I think it's a Smev 200, I think it's a 2009. You'll recognise it in any way. The double burner with a sink. They come with a left hand or right hand sink. Something's wrong with that single burner. I don't know what it is, but it keeps going out. I've took it apart, I've cleaned it. I think I'm sure I read up online that it's not the heat exchanger, but something like that. Anyway, I'm babbling on like I normally do. So I'll give you a little look where we are when I'm waiting for the kettle, because I can't do that while the kettle's on. I'll take us out here. I made a little holster for you see. There we go. So that's where we come from, that road that takes you out of the valley. The hill I done is behind here, over behind there. Right, this is where we are. It's stunning. It's stunning. There's actually a sign on here. They're doing a survey. I'll give you a quick look. Yeah, reptile survey. So if any is an area, there's a QR code. Right, stunning, eh? Stunning. What's doing there? Beautiful. Beautiful. What a place to sit and have some breakfast there. Lovely day, blue skies. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, folks. Right, I'll bring you back when the bait's done. Cup of tea. Beautiful. Bacon, beans and sausages at the tin with bacon and some bread. Lovely. And some good views. What more do you want? Still on the hunt for spiders, I am. Seen one before in the van on the step. Just a little one, more like a money spider. Getting quite busy in the valley now, like. The last sort of, right when I pulled up here, there was two calls there and one call down there. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's now 6 or 7 calls there now. But I can see a lot of walkers. There's a couple going up the hill over there. There's a guy walking his dog. Popular place. Well, that's the end of the camp, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as me, apart from Spiderfest. It's coming up to Oktoberfest. I had Spiderfest, never mind. I enjoyed it, I loved it. My knees giving us some jet lag. I'm not too bad now. I haven't took any painkillers I know, but it was lovely coming down and getting back to the camper van and having some breakfast there, and I talked to a couple of people. Obviously I didn't want to put it on video, but I enjoyed it. Totally enjoyed it, loved it. Stores, even the walk up I enjoyed, and the walk down, but it was, like I say, a bit painful. But I've got to get out, get a bit more exercise, and try to get some strength in this knee. That's the thing with it. I think it's just lacking muscle, to be honest, and not used to climbing up hills. So got a couple of days off work. I've got to sort my kit out today, make sure there's no spiders in it. I've already spoke to Jen. She says do not bring big nasty spiders in the house, so I shall have my guts for garters, so I'll have to get that sorted. Anyway, like I say, hope you enjoyed it. Not sure what the next one will be. I did mention back there, I might have the night in the van. I might do another walk, another hike. Might take the bike along, the mountain bike. It's more like a hybrid mine. I might get up and do Kielder. Take us along for that. So I'll see. A lot depends on the weather as well. See what happens with the weather. Waste time down with it's better than do. Because I've been looking with the weather on this, and it's been spot on. Apart from a bit of wind, which I knew about. So anyway, if you've stuck around to this point, I appreciate it. Thanks very much. If you could like, share, subscribe, and comment, if you think I could do out better, or don't make the comments too long. I know. Don't make the comments too long, right? I can have it do a lot better, but it'll come. I've tried a few things with the camera on this one, folks. Whether or not they'll come out in the editing or not, I don't know. That Ford back there, I was thinking about it on the way out. I thought I might try to get that footage. If it had been a bit deeper, I would have tried to get the camera underwater. I've seen a few shots like that. Looks really good, but I don't know. I'll see what that comes out like. if it's, I'll put it in the video whether it looks rubbish or not. Unless it's totally blurry or something like that. But I'll put it in the video again through the phone. Thanks again, folks. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.